Hello, Sweet Tooth here. I hope your day is going well. Kuna Matata, welcome back. Let's play some more Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, despair. Alright. Let's just walk casually to the right to the music venue. I think it was to the right. Yep, there it is. I rushed into the music venue with a prayer in my heart. But I completely forgot. Prayer means nothing on this island. I was too late. What the hell is this? In the hot air inside the music venue, I couldn't keep myself from shouting. Hot air? Why is it so hot? What is the strange hot air inside the music venue? No, now's not the time to worry about that. More importantly, why isn't anybody coming? What is everybody doing? The body discovery announcement? That's right, there hasn't been an announcement yet. That's why nobody's noticed yet. Then I need to hurry and let the others know. From here, the motel is close by. There should be a lot of able-bodied people who can help me there. I should hurry. I ran to the motel as fast as I could, trying desperately not to trip over my own feet. Hey, somebody get out here. As soon as I arrived at the motel, I started shouting for help as loud as I could. I was wondering who was making such an infernal racket, so it was you. Gundam, something awful has happened. Don't tell me, do you intend to spread the pathogenic bacteria so you can take us all down with you? I won't let you. If you want to pass, you must defeat me first. What happened? Is there a problem? Fighting is not allowed. It's worse than trouble. There's a body. Huh? Didn't you hear me? A body was found. Body? Was it a warm body or a cold body? Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagato in order to confuse us all? Hold on. Hajime, is that true? Of course it is. Isn't it obvious? Chiaki, I've seen Nagato's condition, yes? This fiend just has the same symptoms as him. But there's no way we shouldn't check it out, because if Hajime is telling the truth, that means it happened again, right? A killing? If that's true, we need to check it out. If that is the case, I will not stop you. Leave this place to me, and you fiends go on ahead. No need to worry, I will catch up with you easily. That sounds like famous last words. Chiaki, can you go? Yeah, it's better if we hurry, right? Well, I agree with you both. Hajime! Nikon, why are you here? Perfect timing. Please help us, Hajime. Help us? Hajime, someone's coming from over there. Hajime and Chiaki, what are you guys doing here? Hiko, why are you here too? Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Ibuki. I was planning to rest in the on-call room, but I wanted to check on everyone before I did that. And Ayuki's missing from the hospital all of a sudden. Huh? So what Hajime was saying earlier. Everyone, let's hurry.
Huh?
Hurry where? To the music venue. Don't have to follow me. Music venue. Is Ayuki going to be there? Well, yeah, she'll be there. Well, her body will. Ibuki's missing from the hospital. There's even more reason for us to worry. Is Ibuki going to be at the music venue? Yep.
Huh?
My wound hasn't completely healed yet. Don't make me run too much. Is Ibuki inside here? The only way to know is to go inside and confirm if that hanged body is really Ibuki. Let's go. I clench my teeth and reach my hand toward the door.
Huh?
What the heck? Why is it locked? That doesn't make sense. I mean, I was able to go through here just a few minutes ago. Then why don't we try from another entrance? This is the only entrance to the music venue. There isn't even a window we can go through. But why is it locked? I don't understand it myself, but if it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through. I wonder if that's going to be possible. Of the 4 of us, 2 of us are girls, you know. It doesn't matter if you can do it or not, we have to try. Let's go, we'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! Yeah! The door moved. Maybe it'll open easily after all. Yeah, even with 2 girls here. Chiaki, why are you such a doubter? Alright, one more time. It was like a live performance had just ended. That moment of silence just before the audience breaks out in thunderous applause. And a few minutes after that silence, a scream surfaced. Huh. There wasn't just a hanged body. There was also another body. A suspended body belonging to Hiyoko. Huh. Great. What the? Two body discovery announcements in a row, and that means the hanged body with a hemp bag on its head. Yoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time. Could it be 2 victims? But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hyoko's body. I only saw the hanged body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed, but still, why? For now, we should lower that person wearing the hint bag to the ground. Leaving it like that is just too sad. But what about preserving the scene of the crime? Who fucking cares about that? There's a control panel for the baton lighting on the wing of the stage. You can lower the body with that. That one. Rihiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed a button on the control panel. With a motorized sound like the growl of a starving beast, the baton lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body. Now, I'm going to take off the hint bag, okay? Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. Under the hint bag, there was no denying that the face I saw belonged to Ibuki. It's all my fault. If only I did a better job watching over Ibuki. You're wrong. It's not your fault, Mikan. No matter how we feel, the one at fault is... Jeez, it feels like someone died in here or something. So you finally showed up, the root of all evil. How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? Maybe we went to the trouble of bringing everyone for you. Bringing everyone? Thanks, Oda. Thanks. What the hell is going on here? Ibuki and Hiyoko? So 2 people have been killed. Whoa there, that's not all. I've also summoned the others who were at the hospital. The others. Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware. I can't believe they did such a horrible thing. Nagato, Akane, are you okay? Huh? Of course. What do you mean, of course? Are you talking about the despair disease? Jeez, you guys, this stuff is totally over now. Over? Yeah, 'cause I got bored. For that silly reason? Now that the killing has started, there's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, that despair disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. What the heck? That's impossible! How can you spread a disease and cure it so easily? Yeah, who cares about that itty-bitty details? What matters is that it's already been cured. So, let's go back to our main topic and proceed as usual. I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate. Again, we have to do this again. We have no choice. Like last time, if this means one of us killed these 2, then we cannot let this be. Why do we have to do this? Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this. If we don't do anything, we'll all be executed. Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world. What about Nikamaru? What's going to happen to him? Is he not going to participate this time? Is that even allowed? Huh? That's strange. I'm crying. What happened to me? Looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease. Nothing for you to worry about. Are you okay? Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about. Since you had the liar disease, your after effects could be lies. Maybe? Please leave Nakamaru to me. I'll kill him. Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my very best. Alrighty, I will definitely bring back Nikamaru and win everyone's trust. It seems we should leave Nikamaru to Monami. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it? I'll stay. I still don't feel good yet. It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right? Then I'll leave that to you. Then let's get started so we can end this nightmare for good. That's right, we need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this. But for those two's sake, we need to find the truth, and then we need to end this nightmare once and for all. Investigate. Like I've been putting up for this for a while. But why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. It's because your clothes are so smothering. I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. And so Kazuchi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But it really is hot. In fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it hot this hot? No, before that, I need to check the Monokuma file again. First. There are two victims this time, Ibuki Miyoda and Hyoko Sayonji. Ibuki Miyoda's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Hyoko Sayonji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears her death was instant. Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. That's what I thought earlier about Mikon tripping over herself. That turned out to be the one thing in the first trial that actually proved that he was guilty. It's strange. Why did the killer kill two people? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right? So I don't think it's really necessary to kill two people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. But was there a reason that they had to kill two people? A reason for killing two people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so I will definitely find the truth behind this case. That's what I think. Seriously, I'd really prefer if she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. Alright, let's do it. The shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor. This appears to be the surveillance camera unit. Kazuchi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here? What do you mean? Even if they know they are not being recorded, there's no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera. So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera. And that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was that thing I saw? Anyways, I'll take this as a bullet so I can shoot someone's argument. Violently! Violently shoot anybody's argument. That's the thing to do. Up! It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting of the ceiling. Vicky hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it would be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it? Excuse me, Mikan, do you have a moment? What's happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? That hidden bag. Upon further inspection, there's a monogamy decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. Abuki's body lay on top of the stage. She's wearing a hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's this on Abuki's feet? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Abuki. If that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else. Hey Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Abuki because of that hint bag, though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope. Which means Abuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
Yeah.
That helps. There's no time of death written in a Monokuma file this time, so I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time, but I should know when Abuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Abuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Abuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible. Because even if Abuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterward. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Nope. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. Yeah. I don't know. The stepladder is tipped over on its side. This must be the stepladder that Abuki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a bloodstain? There's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Abuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hiyoko's blood. That's the only thing I can think of. A bloodstain that probably belongs to Hiyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? I don't know. There's a black curtain hanging on the far side of the stage. This curtain is not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other. It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It's probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket? If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. Hyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? I don't know. But when did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Abuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body here. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was gating everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hiyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Even if it is possible, whoever did this did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because a killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Oi!
Hajime, do you have a minute? No! You're in the way! I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help? If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hyoko's kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on, don't tell me you wanted me to search inside Hyoko's kimono. That's it, that's exactly it. Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me, are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else. Akane! Yo, what's up? Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Kyoko's kimono. So can you feel around for that? Can you feel around inside her clothes for a second? Wow. Wow, Nagata. I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Kyoko's kimono, right? Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing. Let's see. Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono. She's tied up tight, I can't really reach with my hand. Wait, hold on. There's something. Is this what you were looking for? Is this a key? It looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her motel room. Key to her motel room, huh? If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence. Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono so we'd notice easier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hyoko had with her all along. Huh. Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you look like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck. I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it would be a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. A sea of blood. 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little, like... It's running as a heater! Over 86 degrees Fahrenheit! Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now, that should cool things off a little. 86 degrees ain't nothing where I live. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems we can use the control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting at the ceiling. In fact, we used this to lower Abuki's hanged body. Speaking of the lighting, the music of the music venue I saw. It had a dim candlelight ambience to it. And it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them? I see, so you noticed too, Fiend. Noticed? So you didn't notice. Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed the aberrant item? You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time, man. There is no need. A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. started running around the slip of paper and strap its circles. And then the paper fluttered downward and was definitely caught by Gundam. It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scrapped into it. It appears it's nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in place like that, no matter how we think about it, is too non-natural. Everything's unnatural. With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped, it's just dirty. Dirty. See, take a close look at the floor. If you look closely, you're right, there's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a bloodstain? Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Yoko's neck was slashed not far from there. Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain, as long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So what was the killer trying to hide? Alright. Two of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it. This is the place where Ibuki sang for Hiko. Yoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. Now those two are no longer here. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. Two of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason why we can't just leave them alone, right? We must do this then, for the sake of the two who have fallen. If only I had noticed sooner, Mibuki might have been saved. When did you realize Mibuki was missing? After leaving Nagato's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me that I should check up on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning. You're right, we were together until you went to the on-call room. We were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you, I'm telling the truth. Is that alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. What happened to not doubting me? I don't know. Woo! I don't even like reading your words anymore, Gundam. Seriously. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nikamaru, it's like my knees start shaking. That's weird. There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. It'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Nikamaru's not here. Nikamaru will definitely come back. You're right. Hajime, this might be imprudent of me to ask. Will you listen to what I have to say? I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident, for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No. Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No! This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants to know. I see, that's disappointing. You're disappointing! Hey Hajime, take a look at this. What? Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken. What happened to it? If something like this is in front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue? Why would this be a clue? Remember when we came to the music venue? If it won't open, the only thing we could do is force our way through. Oh yeah. Oh, it's locked with a drumstick, huh? The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the four of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found that this door doesn't have a lock at all. The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. Then how was the killer able to get out? I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside. Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us? You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. I heard what you two were discussing. Chiaki, that was kinda cool entrance. Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it? Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left door touch, see? You're right, what is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber. It's blubber! It's not just rubber, it's flying rubber, so it's blubber! Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but as she said that, Chiaki bent down and scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Oh my god! Did you just eat that? Why are you putting it in your mouth? It smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop? And this chewiness. I see, this thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Yeah, get that out of your mouth. Just as I thought, it tastes nasty. What? Why did you do that? Chucky spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. You guys are getting weirder by the day. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Don't put stuff in your mouth like that. Yeah, that's weird. Wait. Back up. There's a door that says staff only. Looks like the inside of a storage room. I might as well investigate in here too. You do that. Why did you have to come in here? You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. Compared to the last time, it feels like there are less sectors than before. Am I overthinking this? This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper. It looks a little torn, but what does this mean? Nagato, did you come here to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it? Or is he trying to stand guard here? So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage to duct tape binding Hiyoko. That probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? I'm not siding with the killer, you know? I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh? But I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense. By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what's happened. Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer. That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it, for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die. That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that even mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. After you said that, Nagato walked out of my sight. Good. Reddits. Movie theater? Why did someone interested in the movie theater? I guess that's everyone's important. That's everything important in the storage room. Guess I should check out the music venue. Yep. Alright, with this we might be close to finish investigating the music venue. But I still need to talk to Mikon. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. Autopsy. How about it, Mikon? Have you found out anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault, this music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat, is that possible? If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. I see, that might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using a heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird. Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree, as long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First it was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistake in the order of the murders. Imitation murder? You don't know Hajime? I thought everyone already knew. It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work like a song or a film as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way that they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie? The assumption is, an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. The goal was an imitation killers, even so, why do they feel the need to do something like that? Excuse me, if this really was an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed? It's certainly conceivable. The killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed. Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fellow, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same blackened can only kill a maximum of 2 people. You mean you've added another rule? Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the blackened would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games. I don't want to consider the possibility at all, and I don't even want to think of someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can't only vote for one person, right? If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person will certainly achieve victory. Yeah, you're right. So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or if 4 incidents overlap one another? Shut up! It's okay, I'll make extra sure something like that never happens. Ah, man. So much reading. Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time, so it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right? Alright, fine, that's right. There's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'll have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. I see there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little. Yeah, that makes things a little easier. Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people, it means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously seen what? Like I said, that movie. When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. The imitation is... Of course, it's an imitation of that movie. Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. Yeah, I know, I was there. I see, so you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. Probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place. Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right, it might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Yoko's death, I should try going over to the hotel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Woo. Yep. Crazy! Flush that down the toilet. What's wrong with you? Ugh. I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. It might be faster to just ask someone. Which room was Hiyoko staying in? The door to the center room. I don't know. Hey Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Abiki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Abiki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, he met up with Mikan and me. When we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason. So we had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? If I recall... Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami. I see, so Kazuchi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? So you think those two are suspicious? Well, Hiyoko was killed. Between the time you saw Yobaki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious because since they weren't with us. That might be it, but while we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what was going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh? While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Yeah.
No, we went to the movie theater and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I went... man, so much reading. In a short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillow with duct tape. It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is, Hiyoko was killed and we did discover her body. What, do you still doubt me? Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do if you end up like that. True. Yep. You got the key. The key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this. It opened just as I thought. This key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. So Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted. Did the door open? Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that door to open it. I see. What, did something happen? No, it is just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? Hey! Here you are. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. The bed isn't messed up. It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. Huh. The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease. She was cautious of you guys too, right? However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. she had another reason. Besides the disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room? For kimono. Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiro is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh? The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiro. That Maharu kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own. She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Maharu taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say? Yoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono? And that was when she kicked me out. Could it be Hiyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I could see that happening. Hiyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room. And I don't think she was forcefully abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well. Yeah. Oh well. Shrug. I'm getting out of here. Yep. Seriously?
Yeah.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. It means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case. They wish to kill to use that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet. I see. Then you really should watch this movie first. Hey, manager, customer's here. Did you call me? Hajime is a customer. You have a problem with that? And you said you didn't watch it. But I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Sundere Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. You were so divided to be in Sundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million. You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing. In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagato? Stop it! But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached inside to my pocket and took the sticker. See, it's this one. I'm sorry, I was born stupid. You bought this for $1.5 million? What the hell? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket. Okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give it away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once. Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay? Oh, Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason, just think of it as a protective charm. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes the preparations. Hasty boys get hated. Hasty boys get hated, you know? You might even get hated by boy bears too, you know? Weirdo. Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing. You paid $1.5 million for it too. But even you said you should have just settled it with the money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know? Just leave me alone. This one looks like a tote bag made of it. Yeah, that's true. If the tote bag is gone, that means... Whoa there, were you interested in buying that tote bag? Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who did you sell it to? Stupid. There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that reveals who the killer is. So the killer bought it. I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference? When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue. Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away. Hey, popcorn. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D. It sounds so half-assed. Okay.
出生率より死亡率が多い老人ばかりが住むど田舎に生まれたモノクマは、ある日軍事演習中の攻撃ヘリコプター AH-64 通称アパッチの作る竜巻に巻き込まれてしまい、物見の国に飛ばされてしまいました。故郷のど田舎に帰って老人たちからことあるごとに小銭をせびりたいモノクマは、何でも願いを叶えてくれるという魔法使い物見に会いに行く旅を始めました。その道中で彼は心強い仲間たちと出会うことになります。脳みそがない物見かかしと出会ったので自殺を勧めたところ、首をつって死にました。途中で勇気のない物見ライオンと出会ったので弓矢で貼り付けにしておきました。途中で心のないブリキの物見木こりと出会ったのでバラバラの鉄の塊にしてやりました。そしていろいろあった挙句、魔法使い物見のもとにたどり着いたモノクマは、なんやかんやで最終的に物見をやっつけて、最終的になんとなく彼女が支配していた王国を乗っ取りました。こうしてモノクマは老人たちを下僕にしてかき集めた年金で優雅に過ごしましたとさ。めでたしめでたし。
That was the dumbest thing I'd ever seen in my life. Man, movies are the best. That drama is so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, 1 for each head. Now then, let's meet again at the class trial. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. It was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? Well, thanks to that movie, now you know. Right. Well, a movie is just just pictures. A movie is just a bunch of pictures that move, make events move. That's what a movie is. Yeah. Just like you said, the characters who were... It's like motion photography. That's pretty much what a movie is. It's a whole bunch of photos that make motion. That's a movie. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie, it matched the victims in this case. Yep, Scarecrow. The lion's death. But who's the tin can? Would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people. Blah! 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or... If the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. I don't know, but I'm out of here. Hey, you prepared the surveillance camera unit, right?
Oi, oi.
Yeah, so I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from that shady looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
だぜ
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Ah,
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
つうかよ
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. Well, Yihiko already said that. Whoever used surveillance camera... So even if you bring the same model camera... Yep. Meaning even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it.
Huh?
However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, you did work on that.
あのね
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only been a few days. Like this fire extinguisher! What's this doing here? I don't remember this. The lobby? What about the lobby? Hey Hashime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Abuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
そうそう
Well, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
ねえね
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video on that surveillance camera unit. To show the music venue stage, there was a black curtain hanging there like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was a rope hanging up from the ceiling, and beneath that there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a handbag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because her face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder and without any hesitation, she climbed the stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope and... That's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Ah,
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model. Hold on.
あのね
At the time you said you didn't know the person wearing the handbag was Ibuki, right? You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. But I didn't make it in time.
つうかよ
Still, she climbed the stepladder on her own. Does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she saw her own killer? What do you think, Chiaki?
うーん
There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so,
お前な
hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way she'd be able to figure that out so easily.
あ
Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor.
ま
I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room. Well, why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? A little.
さてと。
おっしゃい。
What? You can touch my boobs if you win? No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here? Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan on to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. It looks like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. Weren't any gowns? Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagato was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagato's. It's unisex size, so I'd probably be able to fit in it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser. No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Nikon back at the music venue. Gotta go back soon. Alright then. Ugh. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch? Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
だって
If you turn on the light, it's going to be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. Well, what's fully exposed?
ね
Hey, Hashime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you going to do? Are you going to poke them out? I'm not going to poke out my eyes.
えがっかり
Bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of the curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening a curtain that was covering the window.
ねえね
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
えあのね
I got it. Got what?
ほら
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light.
うーん
There's a projector in here, so they're probably careful about light shining through.
ほらね
See? A black curtain that blocks light and it's also long enough to reach the floor. Perfect. A black light blocking curtain, that's why it was so dark. So is something wrong with it? Don't you make that puffy face at me.
まあ
I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was all that about? The bit about it being embarrassing if I look and troll fail.
ううん
I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I don't even know what that was about. I should move on to a different place.
Yahoo! 元気してた？モノクマだよ。いい感じ。学級裁判が始まるんだよ。だからまたモノクマロックの前までなるはやで集まってね。ぷぷぷぷ。じゃあまた後でね。
It's already that time. So this again. I need to go to that place again. And now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hyoko became victims, in order to find the truth, the only thing I can do is go. Man. I don't even know what that hospital scene was about. Hey, it's almost level 46. Yeah. Still taking time for you. Alright. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I want to thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment. I hope you have yourself a good day, and this is Sweet Tooth signing off. Love you.